Here on Double RT Boxing, post-fight recap of that title eliminator, Sergiy Derevyanchenko versus Tureano Johnson. Oh man, are they not going back? Hold on, sorry, I'm watching it live. I'm trying to see what's happening. Are you going straight into baseball? They're not doing the live and coming up interviews. Well, post-fight recap. Oh, there it is, right here, the interviews. Let's see what's happening. Post-fight interviews. So far, nothing. Derevyanchenko, 12th round KO or TKO because ref did stop it. 12th round TKO of Tureano Johnson. That Triple G and Canelo fight just got a little interesting because this is their next opponent, at least in the IBF column. Who knows who they end up fighting. Round one, Derevyanchenko taking his pictures. I thought I advertised it pretty well if you weren't going to watch this fight. These guys were throwing, shaking hands. Tureano Johnson's looking at him like, man, yeah, you hit me hard as hell, bro. Yeah, you did hit me. You know, Tureano Johnson just nodding his head like, dog, you hit me hard. You hit me hard. That was a good fight, man. You could tell this was Sergiy Derevyanchenko's first deep water fight because I have him losing only rounds 6 and 7, and you could see he was pretty tired in those rounds. He was trying to get his second win back. You could see probably about round 2 actually, with the pressure that Tureano Johnson is applying straight from the get-go. You could see in round 2 that Sergiy was starting to breathe a little. You could tell he wasn't quite ready to expand that much energy, even though he fights like that all the time. Tureano Johnson applied some heavy-ass hard pressure. It wasn't just pressure, it was hard. He was throwing punches. You know, whether they're all landing on the head, they're hitting, you know. But you can see Derevyanchenko's face was showing some wear and tear earlier rounds, like 2, 3. They're both hitting each other good. About round 3, I was giving it to Johnson. I was about 1:30 left. Johnson hit a little groove, found his little feet again, but round 4. Round 4 is basically pretty much the same thing. Tureano Johnson his legs was too wide. You know, it seemed like when he was applying the pressure, but his legs was too wide where he couldn't even like give enough pressure for a better proper shot or even get a better angle to avoid shots. Especially when he started leaning in, his legs were just so wide he had no choice but to lean in or eat the shot. I don't know why he didn't use the jab much. Like in the first couple rounds, he was using the jab to kind of get in, and you could see it was troubling Sergiy Derevyanchenko. Please subscribe, double R, you know, with Mr.A. You know, please subscribe. Watching this soccer thing here. Soccer is a big ass sport, man. And I just couldn't see why he just stopped using the jab, and he just tried to get inside and make it a fight. But like at the end of round 4, it was kind of like a repetitive of just the constant action that was going on in the fight. But Sergiy did 2 nice combos. The first one was like a hook, and the second one was like a straight hook uppercut. Man, it was a nice one. You see Sergiano's head snap back. He ended 5 the same way because 5 was kind of pretty much pressure action, but the 5 he ended with two combos. That was good. Then round 6 and 7, Sergiy it looked like round 6, it looked like he was trying to, because he knew he was hurting. He knew he was hurting Tureano. It looked like round 6 he tried to coast through and do enough to win a round with least amount of action. And for some reason, that just happened to be the same round. Tureano got like a second win. He came on with some pressure, started tagging him. The punches were enough to like. There was a lot of moments in this fight you thought maybe, at least I did. I thought Sergey was just going through so much energy, so much power shots that this is gonna be the moment where this fight just takes a whopping turn and Homer gets knocked out, because he was looking almost exhausted at times, where a good 1-2, maybe a 3-hit combo from Tureano probably could have dropped him. You know, he was just like ready to get like, whoa, like a flash head clearing knockout, because Sergey expended a lot of energy. So you could tell this was definitely his first deep water fight. 6 and 7, I gave it to Tureano Johnson because just for those stamina changes. 8, he came back. At the end of round 8, it's like Johnson took a beat down for like 15 seconds, got knocked into the ropes. I was feeling kind of good. I was like, all right, cool. 9 rounds. Maybe my prediction might come true. It might come a knockout. Round 9 was probably like the shittiest round of the fight. Thumbs up if you agree round 9 was the shittiest round of the fight. Or, sorry, no profanity. Thumbs up if you believe round 9 was not the most approved fight. You know, it's just something. But it was definitely a crappy round. And especially for my prediction, and that wasn't cool. And in round 10, kind of Sergey was getting his win back. And round 11, the first minute, man, Johnson took a beat down. He took a beat down. Like, you thought he was gonna do it. Thought Sergey was gonna take him out. But then the same thing is like, oh, did he punch himself out that minute? Is Tureano gonna like survive this and knock him out? It looked like he knows, because he survived it with his wide ass leg stance. He was leaning on him, putting some pressure punches together, and Tureano was landing the punches. He was just mentally, physically, his body, his face just showed beat down. And then round 12 came out, and the corner said, hey, you need a knockout. At least Tureano's Johnson corner said he needs a knockout. And he just ate a 1-2 hook. He ate a left hook. He ate a 1-2 hook combination, then I think another left hook. It kind of just like dropped. The referees are like, dude, that's enough. No count. Just, you got knocked down in the 12th. You definitely lost this fight. Stop it. That was a cool stoppage, you know. 12th round, TKO. And number 1 IBF mandatory, Sergiy Derevyanchenko. He would be taking on the winner of Triple G, Canelo. You would think so. He's, like I said, he's the number 1 mandatory. Doesn't mean he's taking on one of those 2 guys. This is Mr. A. Once again, thank you for all those thumbs up people out there. Continue to help and show your support. Help me on this video and all future content. Please subscribe if you already haven't. Share these videos. Watch the ones you haven't and rewatch the ones you have. The support is great. Thank you guys. Mr. A is out.